Hey Sewing Rock Stars, I'm Sally and I'm here from Sewing.School as well as sewlikearockstar.com. Before we get going, would you please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and be sure and turn your notifications on too so you don't miss any of the goodies we've got going on. Today I'm here to show you a brand new project, quite different from anything I've seen before anyway, and it's called the Snazzy Slider Mojo Tote. Now, got to tell you why the name. The word mojo in our world comes from any bag that we have that includes a metal frame to make a really nice boxy bag when it's open. My son makes our frames, so they're made in his garage here in the good old USA, and he also sells zippers. So there's some treats involved with all that too. I'll do that as we go along here. But anyway, his site is sewmuchnicer.com. So we worked together, and over the last few weeks, he had to bend more than a few rods for me, and my seam ripper sure got a workout because I tweaked this a few times to get it to be exactly the way we wanted it. So Snazzy here is designed to work with a Bionic Gear Bag. I know lots and lots and lots of you have been with me for a long time, so maybe you made a Bionic Gear Bag, maybe even going back as far as 2014. This one is kind of our flagship and kind of the claim to fame. So, Snazzy was meant to work with Bionic Gear Bag, and before I take this apart and show you everything that it holds, let's pretend that you're at a sewing retreat and you had a really great time last night till the wee hours of the morning. This helped you pack up. You could put all of your precious things in here. So your scissors, bobbin cases, sewing machine feet, all of the things that are near and dear to your heart, you could have packed those all up in here, and you could have carried it this way to your room and then back again this morning to continue sewing down in the sewing room at your retreat. You don't have to zip it up. So let me show you how it slides. So we'll have this up and down a couple times in this video, but I think you'll appreciate that. And then, there. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to get my shoulder in the camera view, but you get the idea. So there. It doubles up in size, and then again, the nice Mojo edge. So you can close it up. We'll do that at the end. So let's pretend you just got there. You can pull this down. Set your Bionic Gear Bag off to the side if you'd like. Now see, you could even carry this all by itself too if you wanted to. So a few features. The handle is removable. It needs to slide, as you can see what we just did, right? This handle band right here has a snap in it. What this does, it keeps these straps where they belong so your bag can't tip. The straps can't flip all the way sideways, so it works for that, okay? Now the frames, there's two involved. First time we've done this. You have a Mojo frame coming around the outside for the closure, and you have another one to keep a beautiful sharp interior bin to the bottom of the bag. Now one thing that's cool, think about this, is how many of us has carried tote bags since the earth cooled? How you normally have to reach in to a tote bag to get something out of the bottom. Now you don't, see? It's shorter. So you could keep things in here that you need to access throughout your time sewing, whether it's a class or a retreat. Now I put this in here on end just so that you could get a good idea of the size. Inside on here though, what I've done is I've got two mini Mojos. Okay, it could hold probably 6 of these in here. So it's just to give you an idea. And then I like these little containers, and I've got my pins, that container, That's got bobbin collars in it. They're cut from tubing, and you put them around your bobbins so that the threads don't dangle. And then I just grabbed 2 of these to throw in here to fill this up. Reason I use these is these are slightly larger than a soda can, so you could get an idea of how much room you've got in here. You could easily put 6 of those in here. As far as the lining goes, you could add pockets, like I added one here. Okay, or you could use mesh. You could put elastics for tools. You could also even line this with Velcro and then compartmentalize it. We have a technique on the site called Best Ever Zipper Tabs. If you use that technique, you could easily make nice dividers for inside here. So see how nice that looks? And it holds a lot. So put these back. And I want to show you the Bionic Gear Bag real quick. I'll toss this on the bottom. And that. And I'm going to put this sideways because I want to show you something in just a second. Now remember, this is removable, so if you were at a class, you could just take it off and get it out of the way and you don't have these loops making you crazy. But for now, I'm just going to tuck that under here. If you're at a class, you could shove this behind. This is 10 inches wide. So is a Bionic Gear Bag. So you can see they look nice next to each other. Now, this Bionic Gear Bag, I did a couple tweaks to it. If you've made some before, I've added a metal rod here. See how nice and straight and pretty that is? The other thing is when it stands up nice and straight and pretty. And the front end comes down nice and straight and pretty. Now I grabbed a couple other of our accessories that I haven't had time to make out of this unicorn fabric yet, but I'll get around to it. But let me show you those real fast. This is a needle wallet. This was one of the first things I made. It's meant to hold needles and to park your used needles. Super fun, really great project for guilds. Lots of them have done it. And then another project we have is the scrap bin accessory. Now this one pops out, bottom folds down, and there's a couple straps. I'm not going to bother with that right now, but it's meant to go under the Bionic Gear Bag, and it'll hold it on just off the corner of the table. So pretend it's just off of where you can see it here. But it hangs off the table, and it makes for a nice place to throw threads and things, and it's not in your way. And again, I know that's a little dorky because it's not made out of the same fabric. I'll have to make a whole new video when I do that. And then this other item is a dumpling dish. And I did this on purpose because I don't like banging my hands into a hard dish. Now, one of the things we do with this is we add 2 snaps to it and park it in the corner here. And if it's snapped in here, let me try to show you good. Okay, if there's a snap here and one here, then this makes for a cute little corner place where you could throw your scissors and maybe a seam ripper, marking pen, some of your favorite things, and they stand up on end and then they don't travel. You'll be able to find them right there. So this is the way the Bionic Gear Bag has worked. There's another video here on YouTube that shows, oh gosh, when was that? Yeah, that would have been a Bionic Gear Bag from 2014. But you can find that and then you can see everything that it holds. We also have a newer one called Bonza. So if you go to Sewing.School, you'll be able to see the new bag and all it holds. Now, one of the other things we have when you get over there is we have a program called VIP. What that is, it's kind of a membership like Costco, only we're more fun. With it, you get full access to all of our videos, patterns, as well as you get 60% off on zippers over in Joel's store. And then once you get over there, you do want to look around, see if there's any coupon codes for things you're looking for. There. Now, is that cute together or what? Again, you could carry it just like this, but we'll pop it back up again just so you get to see that happen one more time. I'm going to turn it around so I can keep my shoulder out of the camera. There, pop it up. And there you have it. Nice? So, we hope you enjoy this. We hope you come and play with us. We have a lot of fun things that we do. Look around on the site. But if you go to Sewing.School, that's our front door to everything we do. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Have a great day. Enjoy your sewing.